ground, I can recall the time and place.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning or evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Today's drink of choice is an iced matcha, but with no oat milk, just matcha, ice, and a little bit of agave to sweeten things up. Just something super refreshing because it has been so hot in Seattle lately. I slept on the floor last night because it was so hot. Anyways, I thought I would film a little chit chat get ready with me. I asked you guys to send me some questions and topics, especially because I'm sitting on the floor. It kind of feels like sleepover vibes. I'm gonna be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine while also just sharing some life updates, because I have a few that I have not mentioned here on YouTube yet. Actually, it's mainly just one, but anyways, let's get into the makeup. Alright, so I'm gonna start off with sunscreen, of course. This one is by Crave Beauty Beat the Sun, and I'm actually trying this for the first time today because I just ran out of my last sunscreen. I absolutely love everything that I've tried from Crave Beauty so far, so I have high hopes for this one. It's a bit more watery than my last sunscreen. No fragrance, which is nice. Alright, next I'm gonna go in with some primer. This is the Glow Recipe Strawberry Blurring Drops, and I've been really liking these lately. The only thing is, it's like really expensive for such a small amount, and so I'm trying to like savor every drop. But I guess kind of like the big update that I have for you guys is that I got an internship. I've also been trying to look for some internships, but if y'all know anything about the state of the economy right now, and I'm gonna be in New York for the summer. I feel so crazy saying it out loud because it honestly still doesn't feel real to me yet. Guys, I'm actually so excited. This was literally on my 2023 like dream bucket list. Okay, I should like actually do my makeup while I'm talking, but I'm gonna be using the Kosas concealer. I got this very recently, and guys, I get the hype. I get why people love this so much. I'm just gonna apply this under my eyes and kind of around my problem spots. I have a couple new friends over here. But yeah, I'm gonna be in New York for about 2 months from June to August. I like just confirmed my housing plans last week. I'm planning to buy my plane tickets this week, and so everything is just kind of like falling into place very quickly, and I'm so grateful because I'm like not even sugarcoating this. I would not have been able to get this position if it weren't for this YouTube channel and your guys' support. Like, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching my videos and commenting and just like supporting me in any way that you do. Using the Clio Cushion Foundation, I'm just gonna go over like my cheeks and a little bit on my forehead. I show this in like every single video, but it is genuinely my favorite cushion that I've used. The shade range is absolute ass, but hopefully that changes soon because like the formula is just so good. Honestly, even though like that's been super exciting, I've been going through it. Like last week, life was just throwing me curveball after curveball. I went to the hospital like more times last week than I have gone like in the past year. I'm okay, my loved ones are okay, but just had like a lot of really stressful things happen last week. Which is why I wasn't able to film this video when I originally was supposed to. But I had a very restful weekend. Yesterday was Mother's Day, and I'm just feeling like so much more refreshed and recharged. I don't want to get into all the details, but I'm okay, and you know, life is still good. But yeah, I guess like that's like the biggest update. Alright, something I've been doing lately to help my makeup last throughout the entire day, especially when it's like really hot and I'm sweaty, is by applying like a setting spray over my base. So even though I don't really know what I'm talking about, I feel like all the makeup gurus do this, and so I don't know, I started doing it too. Also, this just feels so good. Alright, normally I go in with my regular e.l.f. HD setting powder, but since today is going to be especially hot, I'm going to be using the Innisfree Nose Herbal Mineral Powder. This one is a loose powder, and I've been using this literally since like 6th grade, and it is a tried and true favorite. Just kind of tap that on the lid and just kind of like press it where I get the most oily. Can't believe I forgot my blush. I'm not even gonna mention this, like I've literally been using this every day for a year now, and I still have like so much left. So I got some school related questions, like how I deal with procrastination, just consistency with academics and YouTube and things like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I have not been doing like a lot of academic things recently. I purposely decided to take a lighter course load this quarter, just like some easier classes. I'm taking 14 credits instead of like the standard 15, and it has been so good for my mental health because for the first time I feel like I'm not drowning in academics, especially because I was really busy earlier in the quarter applying to jobs and doing job interviews and things like that. I'm really glad that this quarter has been pretty chill for me, at least academics wise. Honestly, there is no perfect formula when it comes to like learning how to balance things in your life, but I honestly think that it really comes down to learning how to listen to your body and kind of know when like your on season and your off season is. Like for me personally, the fall time, like the beginning of the school year, is when I tend to have like the most motivation because it's like the beginning of the school year. And so I try to take like my harder classes around that time period. Like I took chemistry in the fall last year. Quite frankly, it did destroy my soul, but I survived. And because I was able to get kind of like my harder classes done in the fall and winter, I was able to take like a little bit of a lighter course load this quarter, trying out different strategies on what types of study methods work best for you. If you're the type of person who cannot get off their phone, especially when you have like a big assignment or a test coming up, the Flora app is really great. I used it a lot when I was taking my law class last quarter. Listening to music while I do my work really helps me personally because it just helps me not to get like bored of the work that I'm doing. I have more tips in this video that I posted a few months ago if you want to check that out. Yeah, honestly, it's just a lot of like trial and error, which takes time, and I know that's annoying, but this is the time for you to explore and make mistakes, you know, do a lot of trial and error to see what really works for you, and what works for me won't necessarily work for you. For eyeshadow, I usually keep it pretty simple with just like the contour shade that I use on my face. I like to just put it kind of like all over my lid, a little bit under as well. And if I'm feeling fancy, I'll use like one of the darker shades in this palette, usually like these two, kind of just like in the outer corner of my eye, but I'm not gonna do that today. I'm just gonna go in with this shade right here and actually use it as blush. Just like, and literally just do that and blend it out. And I really like putting my blush all the way up until like my eye. I don't know, I feel like it just looks super cute. Alright, I made the executive decision to be late to class today, so I have a little bit more time to answer you guys' questions. Ooh, favorite 17 song right now? Oh my gosh, so I have been absolutely obsessed with their most recent album that they came out with. Specifically on that album, the song Dust is my favorite. It just like gives me such happy spring vibes, and that is my current favorite song right now. What is my MBTI? It actually changed recently. It used to be ISFP and now it's INFJ. I used to be INFJ like a long time ago, changed to ISFP, and now I am back to INFJ. Relationship status. So I mentioned last year in my last Q&A that I was in a relationship, and just to update y'all, I'm still in that relationship. It is going very well, very healthy. I'm thinking of like soft launching my partner on like my social medias. I still want to keep their identity as private as possible, but I feel like it'd be fun if I like snuck a few shots here and there. I'm sure y'all will be very excited about that, but we'll see. To finish off my eyes, I'm just gonna be using this Egyosa pencil maker to just kind of like highlight my Egyosa, and also my everyday brown eyeliner. Okay, so I definitely feel like eyeliner is like the key part of my makeup, and I love using a brown eyeliner just because it feels a little bit more natural. But besides like my regular wing, I also really like to put it right on the inner corner of my bottom lash line, just like right up until the middle of my iris. And I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but I feel like this is just like a really subtle way to make your eyes pop, especially if you have monolids like I do. I'm gonna put this sparkly eyeshadow right in my inner corner. I may have gotten glitter everywhere. Okay, I don't think my audio was recording for like the past 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. Anyways, my friend Joanna asked me a question. They asked, what is a quote or mantra that you've been reminding yourself or living by recently? I actually have a few, and I literally have one written on like a post-it note. It is, show up for yourself. This is a recent kind of mantra, I guess, that I've been really repeating to myself, especially over like the past few weeks, because I think as someone who tends to self-sabotage a lot by procrastinating, reminding myself why I'm actually doing the thing that I'm trying to accomplish is really instrumental for me into actually like mobilizing myself to do the things that I need to do. Whether it's like eating healthy, getting enough sleep, doing your homework. Honestly, I think a big part of self-discipline comes from self-respect, knowing that you deserve to be treated well, not only by other people, but also by yourself. You deserve to have a healthy body. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve to be joyful. I'm trying to align a lot of my habits around self-love, and that means showing up for yourself every single day, whether you feel like it or not. You know, obviously this is still something that I'm working on, but having this reminder has been honestly super helpful. For lips, I'm gonna do something super simple, the Benetint. I got this recently because my roommate has it and they love it, and I'm not gonna lie, I love it too. So I also feel like these types of products are really great in the summertime when you're just kind of like always sweating your makeup off. A tint like this just kind of stays on all day, and also it's just like the perfect shade of pink. I feel like it's super flattering on a lot of different types of skin tones. I usually just like to top off with a lip gloss or a balm, and that is just kind of like my simple everyday makeup. I have a few more minutes before I have to leave for class. Do like a speed round of questions. Your dream project to work with? K-pop idol. That would be a dream come true. But other dream projects is to write, direct, and film my own short film, because I haven't really talked about my short film since I uploaded it, but there were a lot of things about that project that I was not happy with, and so being able to make another short film would be a dream project of mine. What is my favorite plant? My favorite plant is this one right here, which I have not watered in a while, but this is actually like my roommate Christine's plant that she gave to me, but also this plant is just so cute. I will water this later. Favorite makeup product at this current moment? Wait, I forgot. Setting spray. I think setting spray is like my favorite product at the moment because I get to do this and it just feels so good. But besides this, it would have to be the Benetint. Where are you going to live in New York City? I'm going to be living in Manhattan. So excited! I will not share my exact location because I do not want to be stalked. I'm gonna be in the city. I want to dance in college, but I literally move like a robot. How did you get comfy with dancing? I feel bad for saying this, but it honestly takes practice. Like, I did not start out as a good dancer. I have like super old videos of like me dancing in middle school, and I thought I was good back then, but looking back, I'm like, also, I think dancing alone in your room where no one can see you helps a lot. Just being comfortable, like moving your body. Throw a dance party in your own bedroom, you know. Close all the blinds, blast the music, and just have fun. Like, dancing is really just about having fun, and that's honestly something that I'm kind of relearning. As I talked about in one of like my past videos, I was kind of going through like slump with dancing where I felt like I wasn't doing it because it gave me happiness and joy, but more so because it felt like a task or a chore that I had to do. I've been taking a break from dancing, and I can definitely say it has helped me feel that joy again in dancing. But yeah, at least for me, dancing is all about having fun. Who said robots aren't good at dancing, you know? Anyways. Do you have a Korean name? My Korean name is deborah. Deborah. Oh my gosh, there are so many questions that I wish I had time to answer. Alright, very last question. Are you watching any anime right now? My roommates and I are actually in the process of watching Banana Fish. And if you know anything about Banana Fish, you know that it is the most... I still have like 5 episodes left, so I haven't gone to like the most painful part. Don't ask me why I'm watching it. My roommates just want me to suffer. But I also recently watched Suzume, which is a movie actually, but it was so good. Like the soundtrack and just like the art was so beautiful. If you have heard about it but aren't really sure if you want to watch it or not, I highly recommend it. Yeah, those are all the questions I'm going to answer for today. I really hope you enjoyed this little chit chat, get ready with me. If you have any other questions about like the makeup products that I use, leave them down below. I definitely want to like film more of these more casually, kind of throughout the year instead of just doing it like once a year. But yeah, I have to go to class now. My bus is coming soon, but I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Thank you.